What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and we got a few things to talk about today. The first thing that we're going to talk about is the Dormammu Event quest, because this thing actually reset itself. Because as many of you might have noticed, that your tokens here, or the requirements that you have to do, didn't apply. So this thing here says that I've only cleared GBR 3 times, and I've cleared it way more than that. You can look at the solo Faltines that I have in my Iron Man, and you can clearly see that I played this more than that. This also says that, once you acquire 200 souls, you'll get these tokens, right? It says I've only acquired 150, which is pretty wild considering that if you look at my Iron Man here and you look at my gear, pretty sure that's more than 150 Soul of Faltine. So what happened was the event actually ended up resetting itself, as you guys can see right here. Netmarble is aware of it, but I mean, some people, what might have happened with some of them is they went ahead and used their tokens prior to the reset, and then maybe they'll get more tokens afterwards. And the people that didn't use their tokens, they're going to get, kind of screwed a little bit, because they really need to reimburse those clears, or what you've already done in the game, the amount of GBRs that you faced against, or the amount of GBRs that you fought against. They need to make sure they put those in the event, so that way you don't get screwed out of the runs that you already did, because Dormammu is not an easy boss. He's very, very difficult. Even for my account with some of my strong characters, it is not super easy to take him down. It's actually very, very rough. But they have acknowledged it, as of 6-8 Wednesday. They have currently noticed an issue where GBR related event quest has been reset. So yeah, they're currently investigating the issue and will announce any further changes to do this. Notice they need to announce as soon as possible. At the time of the recording of this video, there is nothing regarding this. Now, on to the good news. So, as many of you know, in the game with the Soul of Faltines, Iron Man here actually required a ridiculous amount of life seeds in order to level up. This was 1,250, and now it's 250, which is awesome. I mean, these things are very, very hard to come by. You only get them from World Boss, right? You only get them from World Boss Legend, and they're extremely difficult to get. And what Netmarble has done is they've actually lowered the amount that we need, which is pretty damn sick. So, I mean, we scroll down here, guys, you can see the before life seed 190, after 40. I mean, they reduced it by a huge, huge margin. And I just want to say thank you, because I actually thought it was super greedy the way they did it before. I mean, you guys saw the chart that I put up a few videos back where we needed about 8,000 of these things. And because they've done this, it's still going to take a long time. Don't get me wrong, but it's not going to take as long to max out your character, to level up the gears, which is actually really, really nice. I mean, they even got quite a few more likes than dislikes, whereas in this other one, you can see we got more dislikes than likes for sure. So, in good faith, since Netmarble reduced the cost of these materials, right, I'm going to go ahead and buy a pack. Now, here's the thing about these packs. I actually think these things are pretty much rip-offs, guys. I think they're absolutely expensive. But whenever Captain America came in this game, and the first tier 3 was available, I bought 3 of these packs. Not this particular pack, obviously, but a different pack for tier 3 materials. This one right here, I bought 3 of these because that's how much I needed, because at the time, we weren't farming enough EOD or TCPs or CCF. So I had to get 3 of these packs in order to do it. $300. Now, I told y'all there's no way in hell that I was going to do that again. I am not going to spend that kind of money just for one character. I think that's ridiculous. But I am willing to support the game and spend a little money, even though I do think this is still very, very expensive. But because there's 3,500 of these Carbonadiums and 3,000 of these Soul Faltines, maybe I can get Iron Man leveled up enough to where I can at least get close to tier 4 him or tier 4 him. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this, guys, and then we're going to level up as much as you can and see how much $100 is actually going to get us. All right, so let's go ahead and pick these things up right here. And let's see how far it goes with Iron Man. Well, we got to collect our materials first. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. All right, so I like to do this just one at a time. Here we go. So we got almost 4,000 of these babies, and we have almost well, not quite, 3,700 of the Solophaltines. And I usually like to do these one at a time, guys. Like I got this thing, I'm a little suspicious of Netmarble sometimes. So I just go like one at a time. And once I look at that, 29 of them. Jesus. So once I go over 10, I'll go to the next gear and level it up. 2, that's nice. That's nice. Really, really sweet. And we got to get all these gears, maxed out, obviously, if we want to go to tier 4. Okay, 10. So I'm going to go ahead and move to the next one. All right. 3, that's a nice number. That's a nice number. 9. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move to the next gear, because we're getting close to that 10 mark. Anytime I get near 10, or I do get 10 or more than 10, I'll switch to the next gear. I don't know. It's just the way that I do this. It's the way that I've always done it. Sometimes I get lucky. So there's 15. We're going to go back to the first gear. And hopefully we don't get raped whenever we do that first gear. 12. Oof. I mean, that wasn't terrible. That wasn't horrible. Ooh, and you really don't want to see these materials go because they're so hard to come by, right? I mean, I just spent $100 so I could do this, which is something that I don't really advise you guys to do. But I'm so happy that they lowered the cost and, lowered the amount of these materials that I want to go ahead and support what they did. That we don't like. 18, no, that is terrible. Right? That is terrible. 16, that is terrible. So let's back up a little bit here. There we go. I mean, are we going to get all these gears leveled up to 30? Will $100 take me to level 30, right? Oh my God, man, we are getting ripped. We are getting ripped. I mean, look at it. Look at our materials are pretty much gone. The carbonadiums are pretty much gone. Look at that. So $100, guys, and yeah, $100. And we got, now this is all luck based, right? You could get lucky and I could have got it, but obviously we still need to take this gear up another notch. This gear needs to go up 2 more notches. So $100 didn't even get me to the point to where I could even tier 4 this character, right? Not even to tier 4 him. And this is why I say those packs are such a ripoff, because this is what happens to you. Now, it is what it is. I mean, I made the purchase. I'm a big boy, I accept the consequences of my actions. But yeah, it just goes to show you guys, like, you're going to have to probably buy 2 of those packs in order to level this guy completely max out, unless you get super lucky. And you still need materials for the tier 4 itself. So it's going to be a while before I'm going to be able to tier 4 this guy, because I will not buy another one of those packs. And hopefully they will resolve this issue in the Dormammu event soon, because I do feel like a lot of players are going to get screwed unless they do. But I got faith in Netmarble regarding this issue. I do think that they will address it and they will fix it. They've already mentioned it in the forums. We'll see what happens with that. So guys, let me know how you're all doing in the game. Let me know what you think about the tier 4 packs. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GNU+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.